to say, Bishop, ourselves, we are great beneficiaries of God's mercy and favor. And since we arrived in Seattle Thursday, we have seen a lot of love by the people of Kenya. They have really welcomed us and shown us great love and affection. And we really feel at home, away from home. And we are very relaxed, and we are taking time to engage with our people. And all I can say is that I'm here for several weeks to engage our people and share with them what is going on back at home, and also to appeal to you to play a certain role to get things right. Because we can't just keep on crying that things are bad. We must do something about it. Right. And as we continue to pray to God to heal our land and to liberate our people and take care of us, we as God's creation must also do our part. Tunaendelea kuomba Mungu atuonekanie, atusaidie, lakini pia tuko na kibarua. Na Mungu atusaidie tupate nguvu ya kufanya. When we went for elections 3 years ago, our candidate was a candidate for the Church of Christ. And for the first time, the church felt very strongly that they were very proud that they have a candidate whom they believed is a candidate for the Church of Christ. So Christian faithfuls are more disappointed than anybody else. And we are saying, Dorcas has said that I should be asked about trusting men. Yeah. Never again. Never again. So I'm a very trusting person. And especially when you come with the Bible and profess that you are saved, I trust you. And that is why we are in the hole we are in as a country. But we cannot keep on crying we are in a hole. We must figure out how to get out. Yeah? Because we cannot stay there permanently. And therefore, back home, you people know, the country is on economic decline. And the people in diaspora know more than anybody else, because you support many people back home. Shopping, medicine, hospital bills, so you know. And if you want to know how the economy is performing in Kenya, forget about economic surveys. Or economic growth 5.6, or I don't know, inflation 3%. Ask the diaspora people, they'll tell you whether the economy is growing or on its decline. The shopping they were doing for their mothers for 10,000 3 years ago, now they are doing at 100,000. True or false? True. And that's why you need to ask people here in America how we are doing as a country. We have a serious economic crisis. The public debt is out of proportion. There is no money in circulation. Pending bills have not been paid. The cost of living is beyond the reach of the ordinary Kenyan, and everybody is crying. The education system has broken down. All of us, and many of you here, are beneficiaries of HELP, Higher Education Loans Board, that has been put aside and brought a mongrel of some model that is not working, and many of our students are at home. Mwai Kibaki, the celebrated third president of the Republic of Kenya, gave us free education. That has been put aside. Many students are at home. The health system has crumbled. You know, they brought something called SHA and SHIF. And it's just a concoction of corruption. The NHIF that was working needed 800 million bottle it in a working formula. But he decided, because they want to make money, to bring something called SHA at a cost of 104 billion shillings. And most of that money is for corruption. But the worst of all is a gross violation of human rights. That is where nobody can believe it. And this is a man who said he's a Christian. He was in church every Sunday. Except today he did not go. I'm told he is having migraine, headache, because the people are crying. That president can say, go and shoot people in the leg. You know, it's a hate of recklessness. 3 weeks before, the minister called Mutembei said, shoot to kill. And then a guy called Nelson Koech, he's a chairman of the Committee of Parliament for Defense and Foreign Relations that take care of the defense, National Intelligence Service and the Foreign Service, says, no, President, you are wrong. How can you tell them to shoot in the leg? They should shoot to. That is the situation we are having in the country. Young people, the Gen Zs, have been abducted and killed. A special squad of 101 run by the National Intelligence Service is the one that is responsible for those killings. I was just being told this morning, hundreds of young people from Gong and Kiserian are in hospital with gunshot wounds. You know, other than the 38 they are saying are dead, there are more than 38, and there are hundreds who are shot. So we have a serious problem back at home. And as we ask you to pray for our country, we also must do something about it. And we must have change. And nobody wants change unconstitutionally. Nobody wants to overthrow the government, and nobody wants to do that, and it's not necessary. We want change through the ballot on the 10th of August 2027. And I've made a special appeal now to the Gen Zs. And I've told them, my children, we need you around to effect this change. And you cannot effect it when you are dead, or when you have been shot in the leg and you are crippled. I've asked the Gen Zs now to stop it. They have made their point. Because if they go to the streets, the orders to kill them are already out. And we need these children to live and also to enjoy the change they desire. That's right. They cannot do it when they are dead. They cannot do it when they have been shot in the leg and they are crippled. So I am making a very special appeal to the Gen Zs. Please don't mistake it to be cowardice. No. It's just being strategic. A good soldier must live to fight another day. And the Gen Zs is a group of people we need to make the change. That change can only be made when they are around. You know, Bishop, you are from Molo, and I saw another bishop from Lare in Joro. I have learned something that I did not know. When I went to campaign for William Ruto in Joro, people were just looking at me. I talked to them, they are not clapping. They are not doing, they are not saying anything. I went to Molo, I talked to them, they look at me. I come back another time, they just look at me. I went to Band Forest, I talked to the people there, they just look at me. I went to Kitale, I look at them, and I talk to them, you know, they just look at me. And I was persuading them, oh, this is a good man. So msemo chaka niuliza, unajua hii mtu vizuri? Sema yes. Okay. Have you ever lived with him? No. Okay. When the votes were cast, the Mount Kenya people in Molo, in Joro, in Busia and Gishu, in Trans Nzoia did not vote for William Ruto. They didn't. And I didn't know this, and I kept on wondering. I went to Joro 9 times, to Kehingo, to Lare, to Maunaro. I talked to them, and people are just looking at me, and they say nothing. What they knew is what I know now. What has happened, Bishop, is that the business of 207 of coining 40 verses 1 was not finished. He is trying to finish it now. And I'm so happy the people of Kenya have refused. Completely. A meeting was done in a place called Mount Elgon, and an MP called Wanyama said, we are going to unite all communities to isolate the Mount Kenya people. William Ruto was there. When he rose to speak, he said nothing. Every meeting saying these people are tribal. So what happened 2 weeks ago? There was a huge scheme to destroy property belonging to the people of Mount Kenya and then blame the leaders. So all that destruction you saw was done by gangs under police supervision. In Meru, a video has come showing the police themselves are the one who burned Maguda supermarket. Everywhere these gangs were escorted by policemen. Then they shoot the Gen Zs and arrest them instead of dealing with the goons. So that is what is happening. But when they try to say, no, all these problems are being caused by the Kikuyu, Kenyans said, no. If the people who have a problem with the Ruto are Kikuyus, we are also. And I'm so happy that all other communities in Kenya have refused to allow William Ruto to profile the Kikuyu community and isolate them. So what is going on in Kenya is actually persecution of one community. Destroy their businesses, blame their leaders, arrest innocent people. Can you imagine our Gen Z's young children are being arrested and charged with terrorism when they have done nothing? The goons have done it under police supervision. And what happened is that the leader of the criminal gang that was there in the 1990s, that was dealing with women's circumcision, that was extorting people, is the one Ruto used to cause this problem. He had a criminal case in Makandara. It was withdrawn to thank him for a job well done. Yeah, 3-4 days ago, the case against him was withdrawn to say, kazi nzuri, tumekuondolea nini? Case. So that is what is happening. But don't worry. We go out to my greatest pain is not even what Ruto is doing to the mountain people. I'm not worried about that because I have seen it and we shall deal with it. My greatest pain are the collaborators, our own leaders who speak the way we are speaking, who are working with him to finish the community. That is my greatest pain as a leader from that region. The MP for Kikuyu and the MP for Laikipia East, those two are the greatest enemies of our community. All that attack against our businesses, all that killing, all those killings, all those arrests of young people, they are the ones who are planning with William Ruto. So as you call back home, tell our people to note and never to forget the traitors for our community. They must write somewhere. And washume kinu ulitaka hoho. Na wakija hado tukotoru magi ya tuku meke ngobugi gigo. So how do they know? That's where our problem is and challenge. Because if he had nobody to fool him around, he will not be able to do those things he's doing. And that is where we have a challenge. But don't worry, things are okay. And Kenyans have decided. And not just the non-Kenyan people, across the country. 90% of the country cannot wait. It's WANTAM. So, I saw Raila ODINGA saying, oh, we should have dialogue We should have a national conclave. We discuss. What has happened is that old man has been sent by Ruto to create a diversion to slow down the one-term momentum. Raila ODINGA has been in every dialogue since 1997. He lost to Moi in 1997, he created problems, he was caught. His people are killed, he forgot about them, he joined government. In 2007, he lost to Moi Kibaki, he created problems, he was caught. He joined government, he forgot about his people. In 2017, he caused problems, Uhuru called him. The other day, Ruto called him. He means nothing for the people of Kenya. He's just thinking about his own stomach. He is trying to slow down the one-term momentum. And we are saying, Bwana Raila ODINGA, before you tell us to enter into new dialogue with William Ruto, you entered dialogue with him called NADICO. It has not yet been implemented. Now you want us to start a new one. The other day after you lost the AU chairmanship, you entered into MOU with him for a 10-point agenda. Among the things you agreed is that no abductions, no killings. They have now increased instead of being stopped. You agreed that governors will be given 450 billion. That has not happened. So the two dialogues you have done with William Ruto, none has been implemented. Now you want us to go into a third one. It is simply a strategy to slow down the one-term momentum. And I heard him saying yesterday, Rigiji cannot be the solution. No, Rigiji is not the solution. I've never said I'm the solution. I cannot be the solution. The solution is one term. And